How are you all doing, Ralfy at Ralfy Customs? It's like the end of days here, fucking stormy weather. We're back on the W650. So, thank you for joining me on part 2 of the W650 build. If you like it, please give me a thumbs up. It makes a huge difference to the channel. It gets me some great feedback, which is always really appreciated. So we're soon to be stripping this bad boy down as soon as we make the rest of the frame components. Let's get on. There's the headstock. There's the donor. The donor key bob. Fucking hell. Absolutely howling down. I am so grateful for the landlord to finally get me weathered in. We've had a problem with water ingress. That's just fucking hell. Look at the old, it's just really fucking old shed, you know what I mean? So you're gonna get a bit. Anyway, we're now making the axle plates of such. They're not like traditional axle plates, like the fish-shaped things that you see. I was going to go with that, and then I decided to go a bit fancy because I think that it's fucking worth it. And we're going to make a piece of this rounded at the ends, but it's going to be a tube. We're going to have this each end. Yeah, a piece of this tube each end, cutting off, and then joined up with a bit of flap, with a bit of this. So we're going to, first of all, we're going to cut 2 pieces of this, 90mm long. And we're going to put a slot 17mm in diameter and 60mm long from the centre out in both pieces. Then we're going to get a piece of this 1.5 inch long, thereabouts, 1 3/4 inches maybe, 6-inch tube's going to join it, and we're going to split it in half, and that's going to sit on each end, and then we're going to cut a strip of this to join it up. So we'll end up with 2 sockets, 2 elliptical or oval, don't know, sockets, oval, yeah. Oval sockets, like that, but 3D. Clean it. Up we go then. So first up we use the bandsaw to cut a couple of slugs off, 90mm long. Yeah, just chill out a sec, eh? Listening to the rain and the fucking saw. Nah, it's really fucking loud in here, wow. So, we've marked out, if the camera will pick it up, the 2 ends of the slot and centre. And I've debated the best way of going about it, and I think that what I'm going to do is use the 17mm drill bit. I'm going to drill the ends out, and then I'm going to join, I'm going to sharpen this drill bit, wow, and then I'm going to drill 2 holes, yeah? And join them up with an end mill to get me slot. That's my plan. So the first thing I need to do is clamp that in. I've got it set on a couple of parallels. Nice and tight. I can stay in there. I'm going to go and dress this up off camera. But in the meantime, I'll swap this out from my pointer so I can get exactly on those centres. I don't have a DLO to keep track of where I'm at. So we're going to have to do that for each one. We're going to have to centre it. I'll probably put a drill chuck in here so I can do a pilot hole after I've used my centre to find the hole, and then we'll be golden. I know the distance between these, which I'll write on here on my whiteboard, and I can drill one and then just wind the bed the required distance to the end of that one. That's my plan. So I'll go and dress this drill bit off camera and we'll go from there. Okay, I'm back. Well, I didn't leave, did I, for what you saw? It's 20 minutes for me and no time at all for you. So I'm going to take this collet holder out. change it out for the drill chuck. We'll need that shortly. Some lights on the job. Just tighten up. Bear with. Tap. Tap, tap. And come in with a pointer. There we go. So now we can use this to visually align with the job. Just clear this woof out. That's bad enough. That is. I don't normally leave that shit hanging around because it's rusty. This is from the last thing I fucking did. So I'll just check that ways are unlocked. On the chin. Ow. Check our ways are unlocked. With the inconvenient 2 spanners. What's that? 19, 5/8. We want a 19 and a 14, 5/16 and a 3/4 on 1 spanner, please, for doing these ways. Let me handle that out of the way. So we can now align with the centre. So we've got on centre. Yeah, just want to go along and check that. And we are a little bit off this end, so we'll creep it back. Move along. It's waist tightening up. I've not undone my nutty this one. Bear with. There we go. Right, so we'll call that centre line. So we'll lock the bed off that way. So now we've just got lefty righty, we've just got X, which we'll call that on their centre. So 0 a bed at that. Just dial it in. Not quite. A little bit more. There we go. That's 0. And we know that we want 44.5 millimeters. Was it? I'm going to call it 45. No, 44.5 mil between centres, so 44.5. And we can wind this handle. We've got 5 for each turn. Yeah? So we can work that out, that's fine. So we're on that one. Now we can drop the bed. Right up, Queen Mary's in. Switch out to a pilot drill. I guess I can use a centre drill, can't I? Switch out to a centre drill, and we'll centre drill both of those holes. And then switch out to the 17mm drill bit. So what kind of speed we're going to want? Oh, centre drill, it's quite fast, isn't it? Little dude, so we'll go up. Queen Mary there again. Got everything to get our fucking noise out. Touch on there. A little bit of lube, so it separates us from the animals. Nice and steady. Bring that up. There we go. So 44 now. I'm just debating now. Can you hear me, Mother? I'm just debating putting a pilot hole through, which I will. Let me grab it through a bit. So I'm back. I'm going to switch this out now and put a quarter bit in, 6 mil bit in. And we'll run that through. And that'll give us a good start in life. Through the loop. And away she goes, Captain. All the way through. Happy days. So, that one's done. We'll get the other end done and I'll join you again when we're ready for the 17s. Actually, I've changed my mind. I've just wound that along 44.5. And you might as well join me while we're fucking straight in with this 6, look. And that'll be absolutely fine. There we go. Can you hear me, Captain? So we've done that. I'm going to switch out to the 17, drop the speed right down to 578. That seems quite slow where we're at, but I'm sure when we come out the 17mm on with it, it's going to feel fucking quick. So just get this tool out of the way. Need to switch out the Morse taper holder, which is should be the one. Oh, and an adapter. Grab an adapter. Lights off, Mother. Grab an adapter. And hopefully we've got the legs. Yes, we've got the headroom to get this in. Just a quick nip up. Tap dries. Knock 3 times on the ceiling if you want me. Right. Let's hope it all goes well. I might shake like a shitting dog. So we're going to lock all the beds off, apart from the Z, apart from the uppy downy. Here we go. Scream if you want to go faster. Not too bad, is it? Not too bad considering. I know the bloke that's just shopping that and he's a bit of a... Bit more load. Roll. Right, now back 45.5 mil. Which is not easy because I've locked the fucking bed off like a knob sheet. Bear with. Just check that we're back on, we're still on that hole up. We're not. Yeah. Put that at 44.5. Drop that out of the way. And come back. to 0 and now 40. So we've got 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40. And that should put us bang on that hole. Happy days. I'll get our drill out off camera and then we'll switch out to a mill. Right, well, I've elected to use a roughing mill to hog out the bit in between. Now this one, the end's fucked. It's proper fucked, but sides are good, isn't it? So it's butterface, isn't it? Sides are great, shape of it's great, but a face, fucking hell, it's fucked. But not in a good way. Anyway, let's have this fucking tool holder out, which we'll need shortly. Now we're on centre, so I think my vote is, now Joe Pye always says if you can drill it, it's faster, so I might fucking do a U-turn here and take that centre out before I switch out to this. I will. You've seen me drill enough holes, yeah? So I'll take that centre out. I'm going to drill that centre out, so we'll have 3 holes to join up with the end mill. Because drilling's faster than milling. And kind of on your gear, I guess, you know. So as if by magic, there's a 3rd hole appeared. I don't know why you can see that, but I'll probably crop this up as I edit it. And as said, this is a butterface, so let's fucking get up there where it's fucking not been abused. And we'll undo our x-axis and fire in the hole. I'm expecting this to go nice and steady, but I don't mean it will. I'm going to put a coal feed on. We're going to let it steadily work its way straight through the centre and then back again. There you go, look at that. You don't like that. But we're there now, look. That's the worst bit over. Happy days. Get that out of your shot. And we'll come back the other way. Bring it through. Scribble. Back the other way. There we go, we broke through. Fell fucking. Maybe we should have let the fucking Z off there. Oh, good idea though. Right, I'll let the Z off to help with the shitting dog syndrome. And now what I need to do is now wind this forward, and then I don't want to climb mill, so I'm going to bring it this way so that I'm on the edge of that 17 mil. So I'm just touching the face. Which is there. I reckon that'll do it. Lock off. Lock my bed off. And then send it merrily on its way. Well, that's not happy, is it? Don't like that. Bear with. Don't know how to do it. fucking running with it. Oh, my bad. Fucking 5 million. I'm going the wrong way. Right, bear with me. Shit happens. I've just undone my bed. My trusty fucking spanner in earlier. Wind it until it's touching this side. You're just shy. Come on. Come on. That'll do. That's nice. And now send it that fucking way. What a difference. Actually doing it the right way, mate. Too new. So, we'll machine that along. A bit of lube as and when. And then we'll go across the other side, go back the other way, and that'll give us our slot. Righto, so we've milled those slots out. Off camera, I went to the liberty of just running a standard 4-flute end mill. Just give it a quick tickle round to clean it up and get it to the final size. What we've got to do now is cut the tube. Sorry, fingers, bad cameras. So we're going to cut a couple of pieces of tube, just over 30 millimeters. We're going to face them off to size at 30 mil. So that's next on the agenda. Okie dokie, so we've got those two cut and put a weld prep on one end because they're gonna sit on there and get welded to form part of the axle tube, if you like. I've also gone to the liberty of marking the centre through while they're in the lathe, just setting them in the chuck and bringing the tool across because that's at centre right, so we know it's central. Now we've got to split them down where these lines are. So we've got half around with a weld prep that sits on each end like that. Yeah, that's going to be the next challenge. So we've got a creative bit of clamping to hold these while I split them. It's down to Nick Collier, this is, bless him. He always comes out with creative solutions, so away we go. That won't take much putting through because they're stood on end, but I'll still give them a squib, the old milky. Off we go. So, we've got the plates, we've got the off pipes. Anyway, get them in the vise, look. Just to hold them while we tack them together. So clamp it in the vise, put the prepped edge down, go in with a little square to make sure that it's square across the joint, and then push on that side and just check that it's not overhanging too much, you know, that it's central left to right. And now we just put the tack on each side. So eyes. Tack there. Little tack there. Fucking hell. Third time's the charm, isn't it? Same on the other side. So, in with the square, missing that tack, look, which is why we use such a baby square. Check on the edge, fucking yawning gap there, so move it across. Double check the square action. Yeah, I'm good with that. Swap hands. Tack on the end. Same this side. Hot. Spin them around in the vise. Give them a squash up. Tack again. again, spin it around. Another tack. I was just trimming some bits of flat to fill in the gaps, and we'll be golden. So here they are, cleaned up. Well, fucking cleaned up, behave yourself. Welded up, ready for a clean up. As soon as they cool down enough, but you get the picture. I'll give them a clean up off camera, just like I welded them off camera, and then we'll come back and have a recap. Righto, that's how it's made. Cleaned up, ready to weld in. That one's still fucking red hot. So we've got our axle socket plate things. Yeah, we'll make some alley caps that finish them off, I reckon. We've got those for the back and the headstock for the front. That's upside down. Not that it matters, because look, we've virtually got a frame already. Be sure to tune in for the next part, where we will actually start building a frame. We'll get the donor stripped out, we'll get it on the bench here, get everything set in place and start putting the tubes in, pipe work in. So it just leaves me to thank you for watching. Please give me a like and a sub. Check out my friends in the description below, and lots of love, everyone.